Ghost Runner. Well, I mean, I already finished the DLC for Ghost Runner. I don't really want to do more of the hard mode. It's not off the table. Like I said, I don't have a plan. But I still wanted to stream. I'm mostly trying to work on video stuff right now, so I don't really have anything planned when I go live. But what I did intend to play is this game. SKATEBIRD is the name of this one. I think it's mostly self-explanatory. Oh, before I start, the most important option is decorating my bird. A lot of options here, so I'm gonna have to take my time. I like the idea of a pirate bird. Oh, you're gonna have a cape? It's very decorative. I don't know if I have any particular preference. I don't remember what kind of bird the Heavy has. That little Russian bird. I'd use it if they had it. Let me know if if the game is louder than me at any point. I don't do a great job of keeping track of that. Okay. Got the Rob Deerdeck 40-year-old backwards cap look. I could, Is that a RuneScape hat? That's like that helmet. Armadeus's helmet. I didn't think there'd be this many, so I'm really hedging my options. Probably closest I'm getting to a Robin, right? Alright. I like the bandana around the neck. And last thing is the wheels. The board itself.
I'm finally gonna do it!
No.
I'm gonna press the Ollie button.
There's also a story in this game. You didn't know. Yeah, there's a lot of weird things. I just wanted like a fun little I just wanted a dumb little game I can play while I'm live. So my expectations are pretty blind. Yeah, I remember when I would faceplant. It's a shame Big Friend isn't around to see us now.
Say, what if we made it so that they could be around to see this?
What do you mean?
If Big Friend isn't around, we have a chance to change some things around here. Ooh.
We could clean up the room, make it a place they'd want to hang out again. Heck yeah. Mission complete, it begins. Digging this, music. I've actually, been on a kick of 60s soul jazz. So I've been listening to a lot of, like, very light, faint, piano improv recently. So this is very up my alley. Pet the bird. I can boop the bird. I can scritch the bird. I hope I'm not hurting it. You're fine. Oh, I can scrim. It's not the most complex skating game, admittedly, but if it has a dedicated screen button, it's better than most things on the market, I would say. I see an argument in my chat that lizards might be better than birds. I don't see it. I feel like anything cold-blooded is inherently out of the running for, like, top 5 pets to me. Nothing personal. Some of you know my opinion. There are certain lizards that look like little dragons. They got scales and stuff. I think that's amazing. But I wouldn't take one over a dog. Well, I would take one over a dog under 30 pounds. But other than that, I wouldn't really take a lizard. Grind the soup bowl? Then just grind the bowls. You had me use a soiled pizza box as a ramp. Alright, I gotta go find a soup bowl. Bearded dragons? Yeah, but that's not even fair. They're just a dog in a lizard body. So that's like an exception to the cold blood rule. I don't know why. It's logically a dog could do way more damage to me with a bite, but I'm still more nervous about like an iguana or a lizard biting me than I am my dog. And I feel like it just comes down to a trust thing. Like, I understand that my dog sees the world relatively how I do. They perceive emotion the same way, but an iguana, I don't know what's gonna set an iguana off on me. It's like Uncanny Valley, but for pets. Crusher. The legend known as Griffin, grinding down a rope. Round of applause for Thrusher. Help your bird look cool. It's eating a Pop-Tart. And there's some French on it. Ceciniest. That's Russian. Ceciniest pas une pâtissière. Sounds like I'm talking backwards. Can't take a lizard and call it a dog. Sounds like the words of someone who's never played Elden Ring. I can't find the soup bowl. I'm guessing it's further ahead. But it's some real tricky room to board. Also, despite having wings, I can't really fly. Grind and... Oh, shit. I was wasting time talking about iguanas. Alright, hold on. I gotta go redo it.
Tweet, tweet.
It's pronounced Tiny Hawk. Maybe I'm supposed to go down the ramp and land on that table. There's like a little bird icon telling me where to go. Oh, okay. Alright. No! I ate dirt. That's a grind, right? Am I gonna get JoJo All-Star Battle R? Yeah, I'm planning on maining Mandem, so I always have rollback. If you don't get the joke, don't worry about it. I have never really played the JoJo fighting games. I've played that old one. I don't remember what it's called, like the pixel-based one at a bar once with some friends. But I didn't play The newer, the one that came before Battle R. But I'm definitely curious. Collect 8 tiny crushed cans. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I saw a fake trailer for Toru for Battle R, and I was so convinced it was real. I thought, holy shit, they're doing Smash reveals for it! No, people are just that good at faking it. There are other levels, by the way. I'm just playing on the first one of this game. If you're pressing the grind button in your mind, when you'll reach the end of the ramp, you'll stall. Press it right then or start holding it down as you roll up, whatever's easiest in your mind. You know, my feet are on a skateboard right now. I have one under my desk just so I can like move my feet around. But I kind of fall into the camp of I think skating's cool, but I'm afraid of falling. So I don't do it. I skated more last year. I couldn't do tricks. I still can't fucking flip the board. But I know how to stay on it until I hit the bottom of the hill. I don't know how to stop it, so I just jump off and start running. But I feel like I'm making good progress. So I don't have, like, skating stories, but I did ride my skateboard to Starbucks once with my laptop because I just wanted to do, like, writing there. And on my way back, I made it halfway through my neighborhood, and then this lady walks out to get her mail, and I waved to her. I'm like, hello, lady. And as I see her, I eat shit. I fall straight backwards, the life eviscerated from my chest. I could see my soul rising into the clouds. Thankfully, I had my my bag on my side, so I didn't crush my laptop. But this lady, I think she thought I, like, went into a coma. Because I just sat there gasping, like... Because when you take a hard fall on a skateboard, I'm learning, you actually do black out. Just for a moment. Doesn't help when you're not wearing a helmet. So anyways, wear a helmet. I'm trying to remember how to stall. They said, like... the buttons keep confusing me. I have to hit the button right as I go up to the top of it. Did I get the drink free? No. I had to pay for it. I'm not at the level of fame I can walk into a Starbucks and just get a free coffee. I don't think anyone is. I think their whole model of money making is overpricing their coffee to anyone that wants one. Alright, I have to actually pay attention here. My mouse 4 button? Okay, I learned. So my mouse 4 mutes my microphone. But mouse 4 is an in-game button. That's what happened. It happens. I should probably go unbind that. Somehow. Wow, people were not lying this time. I actually did mute my microphone. I just wanted to give my bird a little bit of a pep step. Just a little pet. Oh, shoot. I'm trying to learn how to do, like, different stall tricks right now. It seems like I need to. Wow, it's pretty picky. So, I'll be honest, my technical skills aren't that great, but this game doesn't have that many moves in it. So I'm having trouble coming up with 5 more. Besides turning left, turning right, and spinning my board. Maybe it's a timer thing. No, there's different... Okay, hold on. There's different ways to actually, land on it. You know, I hear it's pretty easy to break bones skating, and birds have very thin bones, so... I feel like I should be worried for the little guy. Little fella. You can do it. Oh, I just realized. I have to do it below a cup. That's why it's been so hard for me to get them. Easy. Okay. Crucibird. Good name. I feel like I'm almost ready for the kitchen levels. Yeah, I hope everyone's week's been good. Still grinding away on my next video. I was hoping it'd be out faster, but a mix of procrastination and health issues slowed it down. I don't want to say much about what it is, but right now I'm in late scripting of something that's not about video games. I feel like I'm comfortable enough now to make other topic stuff. So there's a music related video I'm trying to make. But if you know my process, you know I end up cutting out all the parts that I feel like are fat. So it's a lot of researching and finding the actual interesting examples of the subject. So that's where I'm at right now. It was something I almost wanted to frame as a FUNKe TV, but I feel like FUNKe TV is too much of a TV show format, and if I'm gonna do it, I have to commit to that side of it. Like, I can't just... If I'm just making a video talking about a subject, that's a study to me. So, I'm not sure totally where the structure is yet, but I know what the, what it's about. I wish I could, bend forward at the top of that. And then just hover my way to the pizza box. Thought of making a new freeform series? Yeah, but, I think part of me always returns to, like, this little comfortable box I'm in. That feels like a negatively connotative word, but... I like my format. I don't want to simplify it just for the sake of it's easier. Like, if I have an idea for a different video, that's why I make it. So, freeform to me, like, that word means more like lowering the bar a bit, talking about whatever, even if I don't really have a strong opinion about the subject. That's kind of why I don't make as many videos about completely random shows I watch or whatever. It's like, I want my video to cover something that's, like, worth catching your eye. But it's a conversation I've had before. There's not much to say about it. Yeah. I don't know. Freeform is a very risky terminology to me. That's all. It's hard. I can't tell. I think. Can I double jump? Oh my god! This whole time. So I see another area, but I can't tell if it's trying to boundary me or challenge me. Bird? You okay? If I made another FUNKe TV, what would it be about? I don't know, but I know the B plot would be about, the scout and the engineer being pissed off that they got replaced. That would be the whole B plot for it. Who does this guy think he is? He's taking both of our jobs. Yeah, tell me about it. That'd be just easily 8 minutes of the video's contents. I remember, like, 2015, the last time TF2 had a LAN event. Not really. The last one I went to, I had a talk with someone, and they pitched me an idea, because at the time when I did FUNKe TV, I had a bit where every time the engineer showed up, he was different. Like, it was just, he was replaced with a slightly different engineer. And I felt bad because someone at Flan recommended I make, like, an SCP-esque engineer who's extremely lanky and demonic, but he talks just like a normal guy. And I said I would do it for the next FUNKe TV, and then I never made another FUNKe TV. So, 7 years later, that person is still waiting for me to deliver. And I feel like one of these days I gotta do it. Alright, enough mindless going. I need to find a way up or change levels. I said I'd do it. It's hard for me to forget it, because I heard it and I'm like, oh, I gotta do that. Also, there's only been a handful of times I've talked to someone in person that knows my content. There were 2 people at PAX East last time I went. A couple people at Flan. So, I don't know. I remember those times to heart. When someone has seen my content and meets me. Alright, I don't think I could find a way up. I swear there's one. Might have to, do a big jump.
The heron eats many fish.
Bird.
Sometimes
No, why?
frogs and snakes or crawfish.
I saw a video of this girl, like, inherited a bird from her past grandma. And the bird was laughing maniacally, which implied that the grandma they used to live with, like, always laughed maniacally. So she recorded it and thought it was really funny. And I watched it, and it was. But I kind of realized that the bird was probably, like, stressed out because it didn't know where its owner was. So it was mimicking her, not knowing that she had passed. And I thought, oh, this is extremely sad. Birds are weird. I'm told the cups are where my objective are. Did say both of those things, but do you remember why I said them? It's because they can only ollie once. You're a bird, you can fly. Now get that window open. Okay. Get that window open. Do not give me much time to recover. I just caught that message, Pond King. Thank you. Yeah. Man, you really get trapped in the bowl. There's one more fork somewhere. And I have to pry the windows open with my plastic fork. It's a semi-open world game, actually. I didn't see... Oh, found it. I don't really have time to do the whole thing, but... to make this work. I'm too fast. Too quick. Damn. "20 seconds to get to the window and pry it open." Can he do it? Of course he can. He's a bird. You did it. Wow. There's an entire world out there. No matter how clean this makes the room, Big Friend still has to deal with everything out there. How are we supposed to help Big Friend when the job is so much bigger than we thought? Well, just take a look. That's a whole window full of potential accomplices. Accomplices. You mean new friends? I said what I said. Oh, I hit my head on the fork. I hit a fork in the road. I opinion on furries. A lot of my friends are furries. I'm cool with it. It's not really my thing, but I don't care. Oh, there's the next one. They said it couldn't be done. They said no one could do 2 grinds in a row. I don't know who they are, but if you can prove them wrong, you will be legend. You will be legend.
Insert funny Paul Hogan joke.
That's a classic line from hit UK 80s actor Paul Hogan. I don't really know half of the words they said. Hit the burly bench's gap.
Fun fact. Birds have hollow bones.
And, it tastes good, I hear, too. The bones. I don't know why I said that. In each level are gaps, which are special tricks awarded if you grind one specific object and then another. Grind one set of benches, then grind the other
Fun
set.
fact. Then I am bird.
Cool. Happy for you. Hit the bench. Is this the bench? I thought that was just a concrete slab. Can you guys just name out famous skaters? I'm trying to remember a story I heard about my brother, but I can't remember which skater was in it. Don't say Tony Hawk. Like B tier skaters. Did Shaun White skate? Or was he was snowboarding? No one knows a single skater. He did both? I think it was Shaun White. When I was younger, so I have 2 brothers, and my middle brother, my oldest brother was a really good skater. So good that my middle brother would lie to people and say that our oldest brother frequently skated with Shaun White, which wasn't true. But I learned that because I was talking to one of his friends, and he's like, yeah, you lied to me and said that your brother knows Shaun White. My oldest brother is a good skater, to be clear. I think he could have been with Shaun White, but he was not. I guess I already did the bench thing because they're gone. Alright. Get over 9,000 points. Gonna do the first ever bird 1080. I'm not too close right now. Wow, that was it. Yeah. I hear you birds are trying to help your big friend. You ready for some seed capital? What's seed capital? Collect the letters, kid. I'm talking about the most important thing in the world. Money. It's a totally uneventful Tuesday. I don't know what you're talking about, friend. Every Tuesday's been completely normal. on this stream. You seem to have a wrong idea. Maybe like a Mandela effect. Are you like remembering something that never happened here? Ooh, love. It's a cute game. I can tell they're leaning further into the bird part than they are the skate part, but that's okay. Hurry up and take my seed. Money. I think it's about time for a wardrobe change. And a species change. There's an actual species called Tiny Hawk. Oh, it's hard to turn down the bow tie. I'm not closely following Bomb Rush Cyberpunk, but it has bombs and funk in it, so you already know that I'm there for release day. Any more Jet Set Radio is more goodness in my life. I have to find my owner's charger. Ooh, almost. I'm getting old? You think you're old? I'm gonna spoil, like 3 sentences from my next video script. But, I turned 25 earlier this month. And the Magnetic Fields is a band I really like. They have an album called 50 Song Memoir, which is a 1 song for every year in Stephen Miller's life. Millen? The figurehead, the frontman of the Magnetic Fields. So I decided to look at the album and see what he was singing about in the 25th song, which would make him age 25. And you guys want to know, and this was 1990, I think. Stephen, in this song, was singing about the Cold War, the HIV AIDS crisis, and Dreaming in Tetris is the name of the song, which is a term for getting like super hyper focused on something, so it's all you think about. So Stephen Miller, when he was 25, he was thinking about video games, Russian warfare, and a virus crisis. And when I read that, I thought, huh, things haven't changed much since the 90s, have they? Like, I thought it would be maybe one similarity, but I was a little caught off guard, is all. And that's what makes me feel old. But it also makes me feel like, okay, so this world I'm living in isn't completely strange and foreign. Like, shit, it's just always been like this. Alright. Makes me feel a little better. The only thing missing was Fortnite. But if Stephen Miller sang about Fortnite in 1990, I would be more impressed than shocked. Skate. Alright, I'll do a few more and then check out another level. If there's any more to do. No, almost made it. That's exactly where I wanted to go, too. If you attach balloons to the corners of the blanket and do a long manual trick, it'll give them a static charge and the bed will make itself exactly. I think my owner's depressed. And owns too many birds. One more balloon. And then do a manual 3 times. Does it matter where? It's fine, I just have to remember what the fuck a manual is. Tap your pushing braking input. Then tap back or back then forward. Oh, okay, that's a manual. Yeah, I knew that. I just changed a huge bed with a few balloons. Science is magic. Yeah, it is. You can 100% speedrun this game. Oh look, the bed's made. On a quick boot camp, get ready to sweat, think muscled thoughts. Oh shit. That's why I made the bed. There's no instructions on this one. Check this out. Feels so powerful. Immediately gets stuck in the pizza box. I have a question for anyone in chat that knows piano. So I've never been particularly good at piano improv. I can wrap my head around music theory, but the muscle memory's not there. So recently I've been trying to get better at understanding it, and I have this problem where everything will click. Where I'll understand how to improv in key, in scale. I'm even wrapping my head around all the different type of 7th chords. And I'll go to bed like super proud of myself. Like, damn, I get it. And then the next day, it's like gone. It's like, wait, how do I improv in C? The more I do it, the less that happens, but it's my biggest challenge recently. I'll let you get to ramps on the other side of where you are. Transfer to higher areas. Super powerful technique. Could use the powers of transfers. Crush some plastic cups. I know how to make it stop happening. I was just wondering if it's a common occurrence. To like, I don't know, make progress on an instrument and then slide back a little bit a day later. I guess so. Does crush 4 cups? Does it mean already crushed cups? It wasn't that I don't think that was a transfer. Ooh. Okay. I understand now. Just ignore the first 2. I just need to vent for a moment about the fact that Mushishi never got dubbed for a 2nd season. Because the first one is arguably like one of my favorite anime. Every chance I get to tell people to watch it, I do. The problem is, it wasn't that popular when it first arrived in the West, as it were. So, they made like I think they made like a movie and a 2nd season, but it just never got dubbed. And I don't think it ever will, because Omniplex and like all the associated people show 0 interest. So recently when I decided to finally watch it, I'm like, alright, I'll go watch the 2nd season. I don't know, it hit me. It's like, damn, I'll never to actually hear Ginkgo. Not a transfer? Okay. Mushishi had a great dub. Is the bird dabbing? Mushishi is like one of the best dubs I know. It probably helps that there's only one recurring voice actor, Ginkgo, and they nailed that cast. Everyone else is like one-off per episode. But even those people, like, generally good picks. Join the sub club. Yeah, but the problem is, I don't know. Sometimes okay. I didn't expect Jeff Rosenstock. Sometimes I treat anime like an audiobook, and I just have it on in the background. And with Mushishi, it's a great show for that, because a lot of it's dialogue. but when it's subbed, you have to keep your eyes on it the whole time. So my ADHD ass can't play Elden Ring and watch anime at the same time. And it's just really impossible to enjoy media without at least 7 screens. And that's my struggle. Oh. There has to be a word for that form of singing where it's like really whiny and you sing just like this, and every end of your sentence ends like you just got kicked. Punk? Yeah, punk. That's why I don't listen to punk. But it's not even like I hear it in math rock all the time. It's that fucking mom's jeans way of singing. It bugs me. The only like whiny punk that I'm into is grungy punk, like Prince Daddy punk, where it's really fucking cringy, but it's you almost can't even hear them sing over the fuzz pedal, so it's okay. And even then, I don't like all of Prince Daddy. Just the goodies. I think I might be done in this area. I don't see anyone. And I don't like shitting on ska, because I still think Operation Ivy is slept on. No more Bad Town. But I don't... Yeah, in general, I can't... Like, I'm not a big fan of Bomb the Music Industry or Jeff Rosenstock. Not because I think they're bad musicians, but so many of their songs are just so, like, doomery. Like, life sucks, I'm gonna get drunk, and I'm gonna have fun with my friends, and that's good enough. It's just a little heavy for my music taste these days. It's kind of why I stopped listening to Antarctigo Vespucci. I think Chris Farron and Jeff Rosenstock, great musicians. But music's really simple and just kind of whiny. It's like, you're gonna leave me, you're gonna leave me. And then listen to that for 10 songs straight, and you'll think, alright, I don't really want to listen to any more punk albums. The good punk is just sort of, fuck the world, I'm gonna get high and play Mario Kart with my friends, and I'm gonna love every second of it. Like negative XP kind of punk is what I'll put up with. King shit. Alright, I think I'm ready to skate another park if I can. I don't think I can. I gotta finish. Unfinished business. Yeah, if you're like me, and you're kind of at a point in life where music to you is more of like a positive vibe, I tend to go... I mean, there's a lot of options. Like I said, I'm having fun with like soul and jazz because they're very like sort of a real... I'm gonna have fun in the moment, and whatever's stressing me, like it's impermanent. It's very much that vibe. Depending on what kind of hip-hop you listen to, you can find it, you know, party stuff versus, I don't know, the vitrolic stuff. You know, I'm rich, I kill people, that kind of thing. It's all about your energy, I guess. So right now I'm just searching for like the stray bird that needs help that I know is around here. The objective's by the window. Thank you. Pizza. Detour. I swear the bird keeps stabbing. Rick's mentioned that Big Friend looks miserable when they go to work. Maybe we can fix that next. You mean by going outside? I bail enough in here. If I take this skateboard outside, who knows what could happen. You don't have to be scared.
You don't have to be scared. We just have to make sure you know how to get back to a safe place if something gets wrong.
Set reset. Okay. Fall off the table. I don't like that objective. Screm at floor 10 times. You did something physical to help you remember something complicated. Yep, if I flap a bunch in one place, it's way easier for me to come back later. As long as I'm not on a mission for someone, I guess. Let's go outside. I don't think I'm gonna make it outside. Funk bird. Funk duck. Oh, come on. I feel a little misled right now. I feel a little gaslit by this game. Dunk yourself in the hoop and then do a scrim. Find a way up to that laundry basket and dunk yourself. Up? I haven't seen a laundry basket this whole time. Till now. I don't understand why this soundtrack was allowed to go off this hard. Apparently I can't reset I can't move my respawn point either. What the fuck? I would put this in my actual music playlist. My life flashed in front of my eyes, Chaser. If it helps, the god of speed approves. It helps. Little. We got like 5 more of these to do. Collect 8 snacks. Beach snorks. I'm surprised these songs don't use bird samples more. It feels like right. I do appreciate the funk bass line though. And vocoder. Or is that a talk box? You know. You know what I mean. Kind of sounds more like a talk box. What's my funk rating? Ratitude, but the good half of Ratitude. Only the good half. I don't see no snacks. Where to find chicks? So says the magazine. Oh, snack. Org. Check out this sweet gap. Where to find chicks.
Here are male redwings feeding together in Florida, where they go for the winter. There's not a single female in this flock.
Trying to bail.
The males arrive long before the females.
Find 6 duct tapes.
Are you enjoying the ramps and stuff? Did you like the putty benches I put up?
You really outdid yourself making this park, Matt.
That's very kind of you. That said, if we're going to help Big Friend somewhere, we need to make sure we have supplies for the next part. I'm going to need a lot of duct tape.
That makes sense to me. Yeah, want to know what's fucked up that I learned about Buddhism? Apparently, a common stance on reincarnation in it isn't that you get what you do. It's so karma is a whole system, right? Of in your when you die and enter a new life, you kind of tend to chase the same highs, right? You did bad stuff, you'll want to do bad stuff again. Apparently, in reincarnation, a belief is that you're more likely to end up in the sort of body you desire. This is heavily argued, but there was one example where if you go blind right before you die and you decide, I'm okay with this, I want to be blind, there's a chance the universe will read that as, oh, you want to be reborn blind. How fucked up would it be if just because you're 90 and you're like, it's not worth the money, I'll just die blind, and then you wake up in a baby with no eyes, all because of your like little harmless fuck up? That just felt wrong to me conceptually. Now I don't think that is the universal read of reincarnation, but it seemed to be one interpretation. Wow, I'm one short. This brings me back. Dude, I'm 17 again. Dude, I'm driving on my way to the Hollywood Undead concert right now. I have my LimeWire mix up. This is the kind of punk that I fuck with. When you can't even tell that they're, like, mad in their song. Man, I was jamming, too. I just couldn't get back across. Isn't it weird to discuss that, considering the very nature of Buddhism is about acceptance? Yeah, but Buddhism isn't necessarily accepting a system of beliefs. It's accepting what you can't control. And I guess it's sort of positing that if this is a logical way to view afterlife, then the logical reaction is to just live accordingly today, you know? Like, if the bad things you do now follow you into your next life, then logically you're going to want to limit the bad things you do and atone for the ones that you end up doing. So yeah, I agree, but I think it's harmless for me to say, like, I think it's stupid that reincarnation would punish you for sort of like a loophole like that. But I don't say that in denial. Maybe in defiance, but not denial. Also, the important thing to note is that Buddhism's rule, not that I'm super well read, isn't that you're going to be reborn based on kind of what your dying wishes are. Because if that was true, everyone would be born rich, right? You die in an old life, you're like, I wish I had more money. And you wake up in a body that is still not rich. There's not exactly evidence that that happens, but there would be a logic to it. Somewhere. But it's hard to say what that logic is. Is the logic that you figure you'll be happier if you have to do a bit more work? I don't think so. That's not how I would think before I die. I'd be like, fuck this, money makes life easier. I think that's where the acceptance of Buddhism comes more. It's you don't hold all the cards. The universe doesn't owe you anything. You just gotta play the cards you have right, you know? And bring the best ones over to your next deck. I'm totally lost where this last duct tape is. Doesn't Buddhism involve abandoning your family in favor of meditating? Not for the layman. There are very extreme sects of Buddhism that propose you detach yourself from your tethers. And even then, it's rare that I've read stuff that actually advocates for you will be happier if you drop your family and focus on yourself. I think it's more like ultimately you need to understand yourself. And sometimes seeing the world through goggles that don't involve anyone else helps you see that. But it doesn't always mean remove people from your life. That's the good thing about Buddhism that I know. It's not a hard rule set of things to follow. It's just a way of perceiving the intangible, I guess. Of karma, life, death, good, bad. If anything, The way I know Buddhism, it wouldn't really make any sense to abandon your family. Because my knowledge of Buddhism is like the whole world is a singular mind. As opposed to we're all independent fractures from one creation. Right? We're all kind of different pieces of the puzzle. So for my understanding of it, it would make no sense to break off from society. Because I am society. Yes, Reddit karma. The more you get downvoted in one life is the less karma you'll have in the next one. If you get downvoted too much, you get shadow banned. So you wake up without vocal cords, or born without vocal cords. What do you think is the optimal age to die at to grind karma most efficiently? Statistically, as old as you can possibly make it, because the longer you're alive, the more good acts you can do. The more good acts you can do, the more you can farm positive karma. Although karma doesn't really work like that. It's not like... It's not an actual meter that goes up and down, so to say. I know more about negative karma than I do good karma. I know your bad behaviors will
Do you know what the marble means?
accumulate
I need to know
bad
this.
karma.
I won't be able to sleep well if I don't know what the marble means.
The thing is, they don't cancel out. You can't do shitty stuff. Like, you can't sexually harass people, be abusive, you know, rob, steal, right-click NFTs, and then make up for it by going to the food bank. Because that doesn't show that you made amends with the bad karma you did. So it doesn't cancel out. You do something shitty and you steal from someone, you generally have to come to terms with what you did and how that can be rectified. I wouldn't know what the answers are. But I would think it directly relates to getting closure with the person you hurt. Maybe even doing the inverse of, you know, giving charity more. Damn, this is kicking my ass. I know that it's pointing me that way. I just... You know, now that I think about it, I can go there a different direction. I don't have to do this all from up there. Do I know what the marble means? I need to know this. The marble? The marble just is. More of a concept. Yeah, you can call me Justin with a Y, but you have to type out with a Y in every comment, otherwise I'll ignore it. There it is. Wow, 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 wow. Poor thing. I do not have a good read of where it wants me to go.
Thank you. I shed a lot, but not enough to build a skate park from the remains.
That would be quite the effort.
It would also be unhygienic and embarrassing. Try to avoid situations like that.
Doesn't show me my far I am, but I think I have 4 more challenges. Have you guys ever been spectated at the dentist? I had to go get a filling recently. Not that I do. It's not that I had fucked up teeth. It's that I used to have fucked up teeth, but the filling like broke, so I had to get it fixed. And they brought in like some guy, and he's like, "Hey, this is Tyler, and he's studying to be a dentist. Do you mind if he just watches?" So I was like, "Okay, that's fine. If I can like if I could be of help." And then Tyler just stood at my feet staring in my mouth for like 30 minutes. And I don't know how I felt about it. I felt like good because I was useful. But I don't know, these questions started circulating in my brain of like, are my teeth so fucked up that this dentist thought, oh, this would be a great outlier example for Tyler to learn how to fix fucked up teeth? Or is it like, I'm the perfect example, where it's like a very natural amount of decay? And I started getting sensitive about my teeth. Like, are these so fucked up you need a third person in the room just to hold the blood bucket in case something goes wrong? He said do a 1,000 point trick. This counts, right? Hold your applause, please. I know what I'm doing. I'm a trained bird professional. Get in the bowl. Harder than I thought. I could just do this until 5,000. The problem is I can't connect tricks. And I have to stay in the bowl. And the only thing I can think of is just whiffing a stall. Oh shit, look at him go! He's gonna do it! Escape. He said it. He said the word. Bird. The bird word. It feels cheap, but I can't think of anything else to do. I don't think I could pull off that anyways. I have to like check my little booklet of tricks. Ow. Alive. This might help. No, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, even simple tricks just throw me off course too much. I can't really do that. I can proudly say that I've never snapped a board because I'm too scared to. But the first skateboard I ever scooted on was my oldest brother's. No, my middle brother, his first skateboard was in our basement. Or in our storage, rather. And I pulled it out, and it was the shittiest board ever. It's a literal plank of wood on wheels. I'm not literally, but it's probably like 15 years old, completely scratched up, sat in the rain for too long, hasn't had a wheel change in forever. And I pulled it out, like, alright, I'll try and learn it. And it's the kind of thing where you put any amount of weight on the side and the board hits the ground. It just touches and grinds the ground without even turning. Somehow never broke when I used it. Then I bought like a new fancy one, and now I use it as a footrest. I had a ripstick. I had the two-wheeled board. Was that the ripstick, or am I getting that mixed up with something? It's the skateboard-like thing where you have to twist the middle to kind of accelerate. I was actually pretty good with it, too. Yeah, I ripsticked. I did a little ripsticking, a little scootering, a little pogo-ing. I know my way around a stick. $5,000-point combo, man. Oh, it can be a combo. Okay, I was totally misreading that. I thought it was a trick. Damn. Ruben's Vibe, Skatebird, OST. I also had moon boots. Fuck. Bird can't handle the 9,280/40, the 1120. Okay. Skate fast.
Skate fast, eat ass. Whoop.
Looking for another challenge.
The skate park bores me. I require more. I require a higher echelon of skating.
It's interesting, the bird will tell me the objectives, but not tell me where to go after the mission. Quirky bunny ears
Skate
and
fast, eat ass.
ribbon rainbow. Damn right. And I got a ribbon scarf. I already had that scarf. Is it a different thing? Maybe it was a ribbon bow and I just misread it. A fucking playboy. A playbird. Ay, 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 ay. Yeah, 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 yeah. Fucking 2001 Weezer. This is so ska. Okay. Alright. I fuck with it. The end of the world. I'm looking for you every way. I really don't see any more birds to scat with. Have I bested the scat park? They're singing in that whiny tone again. Clothing unlocked. B butt and B antenna. I'm like soft locked. I want to dress up as a bee now. Keep it authentic. That's what I'll say about this game. What a dumper. Three more missions to complete. Okay. I lived a long and full life before I met Big Friend. I traveled nations, watched empires rise and fall, memorized thousands of karaoke songs. I'm allegedly connected to the theft of millions of dollars worth of jewelry stored in the London auction house, and because I'm now old and the law is full of ageist suckers, no one will suspect my prior involvement. What? You're about to go on a grand adventure I regret not starting myself. It's time to finish cleaning this room. Manual on 5 stains. Ew. transfer through? Oh, I have to I thought that was the grab trick. I don't like that the stains have auras. Witchful. The T is right next to the R, which resets me. And I have a fat index finger, apparently. It counts. How are the physics? Nothing to write home about. They get the job done. I've like hit a wall weirdly once or twice, but it's mostly not janking. I'm gonna make a few calls. You're ready. I'm proud of you, both of you. I'm gonna try. Will you la? Save your tears for defusing a high-tech security system. You've got this. Near done. My friend Anthony saw your video and said you might need my help. Says the seagull. Anthony? Do you mean Anthony Hawk? Oh, you know him? Told you I'd make some calls. Beulah, your power scares me and I love you.
I understand you're trying to help your big friend. It's a worthy cause. If you bring me directions, I'll fly you to the big friend's office.
Probably what a seagull would sound like. Ooh. Fucking domed my cranium. Womp womp womp. I don't know which should worry me more. This many pizza boxes being around the house, or this many pizza boxes being used as ramps for this long. No one has done anything about it. Whenever I fall, I'd start indiscriminately screaming. You know what this reminds me of? The best levels in Sonic Adventure. But with skating. The Clunkles levels. Ow. At first I was gonna ask where a bird gets such a tiny skateboard, but then I remembered tech decks, and the question answered itself. Big city, here we come. I've officially unlocked a new level. Let's go! In the big city. Yeah. About what I expected. Transfer to the high roof and fall into the clouds. It's over. How do you feel? Safe? I am invincible. Wait, no. Danger is a myth and I am reality. I'm gonna try to not be concerned. It's a pleasant little game. I don't have much to say about it, but I recently learned about the meme of Asuka. I'm sorry if I give anyone a brain hemorrhage explaining this. It's a meme of Asuka from Evangelion asking Venom from Venom if he knows who Candace is. And then Venom screams at Asuka. And I watched one meme of it, and then I got recommended like a 5-minute like know your meme video explaining the origin and history of the meme. And I tried to wrap my head around it. So much that I even watched the video and the video had no explanation. It said, so an anti-meme is where the meme is intentionally built around the idea that there is no joke, and so it's intentionally formatted to be weird. And then it explains that for 5 more minutes. And I walked away from it like, alright, that didn't help at all. This is what I do in my free time? Yeah, pretty much. That and, make pizzas. Venom 2 wasn't good, by the way. Cool Italian. Not that Italian. I did buy pasta recently, which is rare for me. Buy pasta to make. Fall into a fan while doing a hold. Okay. I'm more Irish than I am anything. I forgot what the game's input for a grab is, but I think I did it. I will yeet myself into oblivion all day, Seagull. You're the one who made the mistake of caring about me, pal. I'm trying to stay positive and not make mean comments, but I'm trying a new thing where I get it all out with one really angry comment. So I'm gonna do that. Daily reminder that Steins Gate is a terrible anime, and if you like it, you're wrong. Alright, I got it out of my system. Shouldn't have jumped into this dome. There's a skylight on the tallest roof. It's a vulnerability. I'm gonna need a blowtorch, 5 climbing pitons, and 3 bags of snacks. Which I apparently do not have to get. Really easy to hit that R button when you're trying to transfer. Part 3 is the worst one. You're right. But that's just a correct statement. Burp game fun. It's fun. Very simple. I can tell they kind of built a simple skating game and then filled it with the bird stuff, but I don't mind. I don't mind that there's only like 3 tricks I can do. I did learn apparently before Jojo Araki made a manga called Bao, B-A-O-W. And the protagonist of it is just the spitting image of cars. Like, it's really blatant. It's really obvious in hindsight where cars came from, having learned about. The rest of it isn't super JoJo. I mean, it's pretty part 1, but nothing else. I'm surprised it took me so long to learn about it, though. Is it good? Is any good? Is any early Araki work good? Yeah. I'm not writing home about it. Trick question. Part 2 is great. But not for any of the reasons it means to be. I'm looking for a blowtorch. I see stuff. Not a blowtorch. Explains it. I saw it, but it was too late. I couldn't get to the connecting piece. You know what the best JoJo part is? The part where you close the book and go outside. you'll understand why 7 is hyped up when it gets adapted. Structurally, it's... If you know Araki, you know he has a problem of making a plot and sticking to it. He'll introduce a plot at the second half, and then people remember that part of it, but everyone forgets all of the filler at the beginning. But for the most part, 7 sticks to its plot, and it doesn't get lost in the woods, or the weeds. That's why it's, good. Dead bird. What have I been reading as of late? I'm glad you asked, so I have an excuse to tell you to go read Pair of the Underworld.
I'm glad you asked, you viewer. So Yomi no Tsugai is easily the best release of the season. It encompasses all of the best parts of the shonen anime trope, while introducing new subversive elements.
Pair of the Underworld. Its original name, Yomi no Tsugai, because it hasn't really been translated. Written by the same person who made Full Metal Alchemist. I've been keeping up with that. It's coming out slowly to the West, but we just got to chapter 4, where it finally starts hitting its speeds, and I gotta say, it's almost like a guilty pleasure. Like, it's repeating a lot of the same points of shows I like, but it's doing it well. It's like, I've seen this concept before, but I'm okay with seeing it again. That's what Pair of the Underworld is. I won't spoil it, because it's still new. And I do recommend you read it. But basically, fish out of water protagonist in a world of sort of... He gets culture shocked while learning about some mystical, you know, magic spirity elements in the world. Which is a very lukewarm description, but I don't want to undersell it. Good character writing. How's life? It's as good as it can be in my situation. I always whiff this last tool bag. Damn. Married to that MF and grind. What are you talking about, no maidens? I never approach it from the right line. It's this one last tool. I know where it is. I just can't get on the line. And if I do a full transfer, then I get too far away from it. I can't even input at that point. The nightmare. almost. Just get on the line. Oh! All right, I'm now adjusting my order of operations. Is it true that they changed PEMDAS into some other shit? Is it PINDAS? Pintos? I just remember hearing one day that schools don't teach PEMDAS. They have like a new system. But I don't know what it was because I'm not in school. If anyone here knows what the new OOP is, please. I'm dying to know. I'll Google it if I have to. But I figure at least one person here is in school. It's called GEMS? I have no idea what that is. Order of operations. The, parentheses, the E, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. What's the E? The E is equinox, equations. It's like the script. It's the fucking upside down check mark. Exponents. It's exponents. Yeah. Hold on, I need to figure out. What? What? GEMDAS? GEMDAS is the new PEMS. I think BODMIS is what I heard about. GEMDAS. I guess, the American education system got Steven Universe pilled. About time, really. It's not as different as I thought. I might have been mixing it up with another thing I learned that they changed. Still, I hate change. Everything should remain the same. I don't know why I'm going this way. There's one more tool and it's an easy one. Wait, I was right. I do have to go this way. 20 seconds, that's fine. Okay. I feel like I'm getting a little robbed here. I'm getting a little robbed deer decked here. I just want the world to know that I hit shift and went through the line. Will I play Overwatch 2 beta? Well, they didn't accept me into the first fucking beta, so I'm willing to bet I won't get the chance. I signed up for it. If I get in it, I want to try it. If nothing else, curiosity. Believe it or not, I'm not against the fives balance. I think Overwatch team doesn't know how to balance a competitive game, and they keep slapping on changes just to make up for it. And I don't think it's going to be a particularly great game, but I'm curious. Hey Funk, aus live parentheses semicolon just. It is a cute bird. I agree. Did you guys hear the new update in the Kanye Pete Davidson drama? Pete Davidson sent Kanye a box labeled Happy Birthday Kanye, and Kanye opened it and a bunch of rubber snakes popped out of the box. And Kanye's head started turning red and making a teapot noise, like with steam coming out of his ears. It must just be a hype thing, because I'm not landing it. He did. It happened. Aww. I need like a new... There is an easier way to do this. Complicating things. I wanted to do like a sick mid-air bird pet. Tell me how you feel about the phrase collateral damage. Mr. Expert Surf, we're trying to get through the skylight. Couldn't we just gather enough birds to crash through it? Destroying private property through the power of friendship. Intriguing. Change of plans. We're gonna blast through this skylight with bird power. How long until we get a mix of ska and hyperpop? I feel like we're due for ska getting modernified. Birds speak 2 languages, love and sweet skateboard tricks. To convince birds to arrive when we need them most, we need to make our presence known. Do some tricks on each side of the rooftop, something gnarly. Don't sting me, please. Doesn't let me change my bird outfit now. I can change game speed, but I can't speed it up. It's kind of done being a bird. Ow. You mean stupid horse by 100 gex. I hope that's not what I meant. The one that fell out of the Porsche, that one? I'm worried for my bird. He's freaking out. there's a lot of text in here, so I'm slowly getting impatient and running through it. Stick to the lore. Collect crow rumors. What's fucked up is you can't really teach a bird to skateboard, but you can teach a dog to skateboard. So, you know, just one for the better pet pile. I think I remember I used to watch Rob and Big. Rob Deerdeck, Boomer Skater. He had a TV show. We had a few TV shows. Didn't he? I think he had a dog. He had like a bulldog that knew how to skate. And now and then he would show it off on the TV show. And they would just have a dog skating in the park. Why Rob Deerdeck? Well, my brother was into it. And I just had little brother syndrome. Where it's like, oh, if my brother likes it, it's cool. Bulldog is the animal of the 2000s. Back when I lived in Florida, me and my brother got my dad to sign a contract that said if he got like 2 promotions at work, we could get a dog. And eventually he got them. And I didn't learn till years later, because I wasn't really a part of the choosing of the breed, so I was just pretty young. Apparently it came down to a boxer or a bulldog. And we ended up with the boxer. And I'm so fucking glad. No offense to bulldogs, but I think they're ugly as fuck. And they're unhealthy as hell. I just feel bad when I see a bulldog. Even boxers are still genetically kind of fucked, but he's at least like wolf-sized. Looking for crow's rumors. Farting hasn't been a problem. No more than any other dog. It's too late. I can see him in the distance. The way I've heard it described is boxers look like they constantly owe you money and they're worried you're gonna ask them about it. And that's why boxers constantly look worried. And it's a pretty accurate description. My parents did say whenever our current dog passes, the next dog they get will be a bulldog. That won't be my decision. I'll probably be moved out by then. I hope I am. But I don't want a bulldog. I mean, see, the thing is, I think dogs are fucking amazing. And when I move out, I would 100% want one, but I would feel bad having a dog in really any environment that doesn't at least have like a backyard. Or, I don't know, a local park to play at. I lived in a condo with my roommate's dog, and it got out a lot, so it wasn't a big deal. But we didn't have a yard there, so they were just in the house unless they were getting walked. And it was a pretty narrow condo to begin with. So that's kind of why I always fall back to ferret. Because you don't, like, you can make do with a lot less space with ferrets. And I still intend to get some, but that's down the line of a bunch of other life decisions being made. Not a priority for me. What about a cat? I love cats too, but I don't... Between a ferret and a cat, a ferret is more playful to me. So I don't have a big argument for getting a cat over that. Oh, that restart is gonna kill me. Again, a cat is like something I'd get if I have a house and the income that I can have multiple pets. Then I'm getting a dog and a cat and 2 ferrets. Fuck. I need to rebind my R. Yeah, I mean, I pretty much love any animal. As long as it's not, like, super inbred and unhealthy. I don't think I'd ever be a crazy person with, like, 50 pets. But if I had, like, a decent house, I would at least have 3 or 4, I think. But that's just me. Like, if I'm living alone and I have a house. If I have a partner at that point, it might, you know, things might be different. But personally, I could easily care for, cat, dog, ferrets. Also, yeah, just the expenses. Especially when they get older and they need to go to the vet more. I have to give my boxer eye drops every day. He's actually really good about it. But been taking him to the vet a bit more now that he's up to like 10. I'm just gonna do the hard ones quickly. I know some cats can be very outgoing. But even, like, the most outgoing cats are still kind of fragile to me. If you own a snake, bless your heart, I can't wrap my head around it. I've held a snake before, at like a birthday party, and they're neat. But nothing about them to me seems cuddly or fun or cute. And I just am tense the whole time I'm around a snake. If you own one, I think you're a badass, but I'm too terrified to ever hold it. I'm trying to think about the weirdest pet I've ever had, but I think it's just a squirrel, and I wouldn't even call it a pet. It was more like rehabilitating a squirrel. 3 squirrels. I had a turtle, but here's some advice. If you ever go to like a more if you go to the kind of tourist place that gives out turtles and you think, oh, I could give this to like someone I know, don't. Because like places near the equator, there's always like get a turtle, bring a turtle home. And they say it'll live for like 10 weeks. It'll live for like 2 years. My parents came home with a turtle from like Mexico and they're like, yeah, it'll live for like 2 years. I had it for 8 years. And for 8 years, I couldn't do anything with it. It's not that fun to pet a turtle. They don't play. They just sit around. It's the most inconvenient gift you could ever give someone. All the responsibilities of a pet with none of the fun of it. You thought they'd live longer? They probably do, but maybe I raised it wrong. Maybe that's why it died so early. Because I just fed it, let it walk around my room. You're telling me the pet piranhas I put in the turtle tank to make it feel less lonely? That was a problem? I think that turtle actually did kill one of my fish once. I think I had fish and my family brought home a turtle, so I'm like, okay, I'll put it in the fish tank. That wouldn't have made sense because they need to bask. I just remember, I think we used to always have fish tanks, and my parents would get fish that for some reason would end up fucking eating each other. I love my parents, but they did not put much thought into the pets they got. Except for, like, the dogs. How big did it get? Size of my hand, maybe. Total space. They could get even bigger, but it's depending on their aquarium and stuff. It's a tough one. Fish is just a very weird pet to get. There's no real point to it. It's just a decoration. I'm a very practical pet user. Owner? I was thinking of them like stands for some reason. A pet owner. Also, way too much work to keep their tanks up. Not worth it at all. That was the wrong one. I have North Star Client downloaded, but I'm not that interested in playing it yet. It's just sort of base Titanfall. There's not a free camera mode, which is misleading because I have a camera on me. So I can't tell how to get up there. Tell me I don't have to do a crazy transfer. Because despite having wings, I cannot move freely in the air. This sounds familiar. I'm trying to remember what this song is from. I might just be getting it mixed up with a Breath of the Wild track. Which is very possible. Nine seconds. Well, what I get for trying to pet the bird. Stay near the target spot. Skating. I don't recognize it from Donkey Kong Country, but it's plausible. I believe you. Can I skate? I can stay upright and I can do that thing where you make the front go up and then the back goes up. But it doesn't spin. I can ollie. And I can make it go left and right while it's under my desk. Those are my 3 tricks. I can make it stand up on one side. Oh shit, did I just bunk it? I bunked it. Alright, no biggie. Yeah, so my decision for what I streamed today was between this and Wave Break. Which is a game where you have like a boat, a water boat, and you can do skating tricks with it. It's just Tony Hawk, but in a boat. But I decided I don't want to hear Weezer, so I eliminated that one from the list. Excited for seasons. I liked that Rivers used the word pagan as an inspiration. I like the idea of a sort of Tolkien-esque Weezer album. I think it's just gonna end up being a lot of acoustic guitars and wind chimes, but I'm okay with that. I mean, when have we gotten an acoustic Weezer album? Fucking Red. So yeah, I'm curious. It also seems to be a game you can play with one hand. Like, I literally, my right hand's just kind of sitting on my desk right now. Doesn't really know what to do. Woo! I don't understand the need for a baby crying in this song. I thought it was okay without that. This is pretty much exactly what punk music is. I keep fucking up my combos and losing it. Yeah, this game doesn't support controller for some reason. Oh, it does! For some reason the main menu didn't let me use controller, so I just didn't bother. Actually, I don't think it does. This controller is doing nothing. Yeah, that sucks. It's what I would be using if I could. I did it. I want a combo meal. Alright, that's a look. Very English. You know what? You've earned it.
structure of its body prevents it from making a perfect landing.
Wish I could change my skate trail. Be like an old TF2 jailbreak server. Cult. Skate coffin.
During the nesting period, great numbers congregate on certain isolated islands.
Goodbye. Just so anyone confused knows, canonically there's a seagull that catches me before I splat. So no birds were hurt. I wonder what the most famous actor bird is. I know there's like a most famous monkey and a most famous dog. But you never hear about actor birds. They're underrepresented.
The smooth overhangs, the precise escalating ramps, the perfect continuity between three distinct skating arenas. This roof is better than anything I could ever build. I'm a fraud.
As we all know, no bird can fly, not even the seagull. What they do is they move the entire earth below them so that it appears as if they're flying. But what they're doing is actually
The
more
DNA
akin to
of the soul.
no-clip.
They are our culture, our class.
Now there's a meme. Exquisite.
Jungle escape unlocked.
I fucking love indie Guns N' Roses.
Someone's gonna be mad about that.
Oh man, I love The Offspring.
I love Crush 40. Alright, that was my last one. Poor bird. You can make it. I wish there was a actual camera mode for this. I feel like it would bring everything together. I like to imagine an actual bird is playing this solo.
Raiden, have you ever heard of the game Among Us?
Among Us. Is that another one of your sick underground government plots?
It always trips me up remembering that Raiden has like a really severe lisp. And he talks like this. Maybe I have to play MGS2 to understand why Raiden never learned how to pronounce S, but it comes out very randomly.
They sowed their fate. I'm just the Reaper.
No, burb. You know, if not for that stunt, I might have actually finished this. Any recommendations for jazz? Currently, I'm listening to... need to grab the name. Dr. Lonnie Smith goes pretty fucking hard. John Coltrane is on my backlog. Ramsey Lewis, if you're looking for like 60s jazz, that's where I'm at. But honestly, Spotify made me a playlist called Soul Jazz, and it's been in the positive. I'd say it's got a 70% effect rate, where I'm like, okay, I like that. I don't know the must-hears of jazz quite yet, but yeah, that's my current era. No speed.
The phrase "it's just a skate park" is such a weak mindset. You are okay with what happened, failing, imperfection of a trick. When you stop getting angry after flopping, you've lost twice.
I think hearing Seto Kaiba say that copy pasta is sort of peak internet for me. But in general, Seto Kaiba is the peak of fictional characters. So it makes sense. I learned recently that the official voice actor for Kaiba, a few years back, he helped host like a Yu-Gi-Oh card tournament online, and along with the pros, one person was allowed to sort of earn their spot, and the person who won it they called themselves Sneed intentionally so that they could get a recording of Seto Kaiba saying the word Sneed. And he actually did so well in the tournament, he got to the finals and won. And I don't remember what Kaiba said, but at some point, he was like, "Wow, I guess you need to work on your skills." And it is forever permanent on the internet. Seto Kaiba saying Sneed. Why Sneed? Well, it's formerly Chuck's. Sneed Seed and Feed, formerly Chuck's. It's only the greatest joke on the entire internet. You're right, he said I can Sneed, which is even better. You have the right link. It was this.
Game 1. Congratulations to me.
Seems I recreated the Pharaoh's deck.
Just want
be
everyone to
stronger
hear
than in
this.
real life. That was an excellent
Yeah.
drawing.
I guess I'm gonna have to concede that match, but it doesn't mean you're any good.
It took an entire tournament arc for them to pull that off, but they did. It does sound like Kaiba is sitting in his bed with his phone in his hand on the tail end of a cold, but it doesn't matter. Have we talked about AI? No. I don't. No opinions. I feel like I haven't talked about AI in like a year. Like, no, like 2 years. But I'm streaming enough again that the people that used to lurk are popping back and they're like, why the fuck isn't he saying the same 3 things? Which I will concede, is a fair expectation. Trying to land on this line here. Oh. I love the fact that you can make the bird fucking rage because it fucked up. Wrong way. That's to get the mixtape. I won't whiff it. I didn't whiff it, but I don't know how to stop. Anyway. Alright. I beat it. Basically.
What's this?
I took some pictures to encourage you. It is a rad roof, but that just means you can use it as inspiration for your own future designs, you know?
This is one of the kindest things anyone's ever done for me. If you left so I could just bawl my eyes out for a bit, I'd appreciate it.
I keep expecting the bass line to go like just a rise. Damn, I always feel bad cutting off the song. This owl's name is Chad Shakespeare.
It's my pleasure. We get to know other birds, that they can be anything. This roof seems to have some great trick lines. Show off how long you can maintain a combo.
Don't panic, guys, but one of us is possessed by an owl. Who? That's the thing, we don't know. How you feeling about your quest now?
We're making new friends everywhere we go. I think we can really help Big Friend.
Well, I'm glad I get to help. Good luck.
Does anyone actually play Among Us still? I feel like it's just a meme at this point. I will say that I want to play the VR mode when it's out, so it's not like it's fell off or anything, but I just feel like I never see, like, you know, end of 2020 every YouTuber was streaming it, but I never hear about those events anymore. Like, it's not happening. I guess Fortnite has their mode. Probably for the best.
See, money's useful, but it can't do everything, especially if you just throw it in a general direction. Life is a lie. I think I'm gonna be extremely sick. Please excuse me.
Still a good game. Memes aside, it's a good game. Do I work on animation or anything else apart from my content? Like, do I do animation independent of videos? Not as much as I used to. Occasionally I'll boot it up and do test animations. But even then, a lot of it is video-centric right now. I think that's more, happenstance, because I have some other hobbies I prefer practicing, and part of me associates animation with my video stuff. So if I'm trying to take a break from videos, I prefer to cut out of that workflow entirely. So not really. Again, I'm trying to learn jazz piano improv in my free time. I occasionally have the urge to try and animate a view model, like a first-person reload, but I haven't fulfilled it yet. It always sort of falls out halfway through. And, you know, I've thought about it more and more. When I was looking at the high-res applications thing on their site, they had a application for a community manager, and they had one for an animator. And I kind of sat there hedging, like, if I were to apply, which one of these would I probably fall more into? And the truth is, my strengths probably lie more in the marketing community stuff, but my heart lies more in the visual works, the creative stuff. I do know one of these days I'm gonna have to pick up Blender, because recently someone released a tool that lets you play as Mario in Blender. You can actually control Super Mario 64 Mario and run around Blender scenes, and someone had him running around like a can of tuna, a hyper-realistic can of food. And it made me want to commit to Blender more. I want a backwards long jump off of the Scout's shoe in the Blender file I used to use to make items. I have a friend that is willing to help me out a little bit. He's a Blender animator, but I just haven't taken up the offer yet. No good reason. Take care, Evelyn. Yeah, you can backwards long jump in the mod. Someone proved that you can back BLJ off of the Blender monkey's head. There's already tech being created. Marauder, I think I know what you're talking about. Someone made like a Minecraft mod that implements the actual code of SM64 so you can run around like Mario in Minecraft. And now that you reminded me of that, I want to look it up again because I bet you people have made actual levels for it. A Minecraft parkour map where you play as Mario. Have I like beaten this area? I don't see any other missions, but I'm not done here. It's weird. I want to unlock new songs. Have you seen Mario? Is that Luigi asking? Is Mario missing? Are you asking if I've just seen Mario in general? Have I seen that wacky plumber with the big nose? I hope you find that beach. Sam gave me a really interesting idea. We can make a bird call that reaches across the entire city. If you grind on the wires just right, the sound wave should attract birds from as far as the interstate. That's awesome! What happens if I don't grind the wires just right? Consequences. Yeah, that's fair. Enormous appreciation from Mick Spanktony. Having finished Community, I'm learning how many other gigs the Community actors have been in. Rick and Morty, especially. But I've learned who my celebrity crush is. And it's Allison Brie. He also played Diane on BoJack, I believe. I feel like it was an easy guess, but I don't know. She's a great actor. I saw, like, they did a reunion interview where everyone mostly looked older. They looked fine. No one aged super hard. But Allison Brie, actually, she looked younger. And she's going on, like, 40 or so. The whole cast, like, the show's been around for, like, 15 years. And it surprised me that she is, like, de-aged. She does NFTs. Well, you know, they say crushes never last long. So. I was gonna say, I've not heard that she does NFTs. But, false alarm. Minecraft. Is this the kind of music I wanted to play when I was 14? And I would still be proud to be able to. I'm not gonna make it. The glow. I'll keep my eye on it. This cutesy game, cutesy indie game reminded me that Hat in Time got updated. They added, that witch lady. She has like a co-op manor, and I never played it. But this funny parkour game reminded me I should look into that one day. They added Among Us sticker. Oh, I really want to play it now. Yeah, I went pretty under the radar. I have seen Bo Burnham's Inside. I loved it. I'm not gonna act like it was my favorite set from him. But it fulfilled exactly what it set out to do. And in general, I would call Bo Burnham in my top 3 comedians, period. Hell, in terms of stand-up presence, he might be my number 1. Not that I have like a super long list or anything, but I can't name many other comedians that have the sort of presentation he has. Like it would feel insulting to call Bo Burnham prop comedy, because it's so much more than that. Nightmare. There's not that many entry points to these wires, so it's hard to time this. Especially when I don't have the speed to actually get up. Ugh. Alright, I got it. System figured out. No, it's not. Where the fuck am I going? I hope this game is based on a true story. Ooh, almost missed that. That's not how physics works. Unless you're a bird, I guess. Which define it. Grind wires above the vent roof. Alright. Let's make my way over to that vent. I'm trying to think of a good adjective to describe a vent with.
We turned the lights off and played along in the dark. So you cashed in on the character.
I can't believe Sam came up with this. He doesn't seem to be the scientific type. Well, actually, he wanted me to try and invent a snack sensor, but inspiration came from anywhere. Can come from anywhere, right?
While you were driving sports cars, doing nothing for the cause. So spike your hair and roll your jean cuts. Put on your dogs and black leather jacket.
I think I need a permaban on Led by God. You definitely need God. Ow. Bird ate shit.
Does your past catch up and make you choke?
Hold on, I gotta go mod my chat.
Get a good look at yourself. 'Cause you were telling racist jokes.
That was bad timing. Well, actually, no, that was great timing. No, I'm a bird.
So dye your hair and put your black pants on. Shout
Get 10,000 points.
man, but you are the man. Sing your 72 hooker song, but you're wrong.
What the fuck is this song even about?
The real great rock and roll swindle. The real great rock and roll swindle.
Sandal?
Our heroes laughing all the way to their $1,000,000
Bad time to transfer.
fall back down with no control. We're gonna ride the wave of the status quo.
Isn't bad. I think if I could choose one skill in my life, it would be sounding like a brass instrument by just pursing my lips. I've seen some people can straight up jazz scat. It makes me cough to even try. Why do you spawn me here? Where I'm getting no points. Where do you want points from? Please, just anything. It's not giving me points for fucking anything. Give me anything. Oh. I guess it's because it wasn't a combo, it was a single trick. I thought I could just do a trick. Here. It even has the organ on it. Alright. The soundtrack, if nothing else, is a reason to play this game. It has everything. Oh, buddy, I'm whiffing. That's GG. I just realized top right it says the name of the song, so if you're ever curious, just look there when it starts. Almost. Would have been great. I'm just getting so cockadoodly. I'm getting cockadoodly. I'm eating too much bird seed, and then I just end up eating dirt seed. Also, I just don't know how to end my combos well. It seems like I just land and then eat out the combo. Be good, right? Big number. You were gone for a while. Where'd you go? I was requisitioning snacks for work purposes. It seems like we're picking up interest, but we need a lot of birds to pull this off. Gathered a bunch of fireworks. We need to set them off in a single synchronized blast. Trick near the rockets.
Schmeat.
Meat. Fine schmeat, mate. Any sketches from your avatar? Like early? Where I mean, not really on hand. My avatar's changed a few times. When I first made it, it was just a head. A little smiling bomb. With a swirl pattern, but it changed a few times before I kind of went full circle and just made it like my old one again. So not really sketches, but if you're that curious, the hat used to not have the little side flaps. It used to just be sort of a Toon Link hat. Like a cone on the head. The bomb used to be blue instead of green. And that's about it. pop it off. No. Do I like bombs? I've just found myself bombing often in life, enough that I felt it was representative of me as a person. Not in a bad way. Bombing in like a cool, awesome way. I don't think there's ever a good context for bombs, but it was in the Zelda game, and I thought it looked cool. That's your umbrella? I like that there's just permanent fireworks now. If you're really curious, I have an FAQ linked under my stream. It'll tell you more about how the Bomby character came to fruition. Hello, sweeties. Did you know that banks hide explosive packs of dye? Yes, everyone knows this. Why do you ask? No reason. Anyways, I've got some lovely unrelated packs of dye. Let's drop them into the fans and make smoke signals. These birds are criminals. If you miss Funk TV, you'll probably like the next few videos, but yeah, I gotta find my structure before I can commit to bringing it back. Ollie off the big vent. Wow. Am I smoking a cigarette? No, it's the pack of dye. Fan bounce to middle roof. I never got to make the joke because, like, I just feel like legally it could get me into trouble. But when I did the plush, I really wanted to tweet, "Just call me Ted Kaczynski because I'm mailing a bomb to your house." But I couldn't in any way write it in, like, a way that was defendable in court. So I ended up, like, changing the joke. It's somewhere in my community tab, where the whole joke is, like, my lawyers have informed me that I have to rewrite this entire thing. So I think what I did was, I said in a community post, my lawyers have made me remove this joke. I can't tell you who it's about, but it's a name that rhymes with Bed Baczynski. It's still a good joke, but I think it would have read better if it was really on the nose. But I didn't want to piss off or, like, disappoint the people that are producing the plush. I'm like, I'm gonna get them into trouble and me into trouble. So I'm just gonna avoid it. I don't know what half of these terms are. Transfer over the smokestack. Fan bounce to the middle roof. To the what now? I guess that counted. For something. Yeah, I definitely fan bounced to that roof. Pretty good. I got 3 more to go on this level. Yeah, I'm kicking it with this game. I haven't gotten bored yet.
You ready for another workout?
Maybe. I'm quite tired.
You're going to help your big friend. You need to work on your airtime.
Legs. I must acquire legs. What's the funniest part of the body? I feel like I can't say it. For a second I thought the legs are kind of like weird. Right? Like how many animals just have feet and toes? The humerus. I don't think that's what it's called, but the brow. I'm looking for scientific answers here. I don't want anyone to look at me for saying I think feet are the funniest part of the body. Because they're these big fucking flippers you walk around on. And everyone has them. Well, most people have feet. Do an ollie 10 times. I sure am ollieing. That was great. Maybe a little dangerous to do on the edge of a very high rooftop, but still great.
There's a notorious for skipping leg day. Every little bit helps.
I think the funniest part of the body is the third nipple. I mean, why do we all have one? What's the point of a third one? It's like, call it even or call it a day, am I right, everybody? Oh, this is primo skate. Back to my skate it days. Yeah, I'm down to 2 more. Best song in skate is I in any skate games. I think that might be Tony. I'd have to go back and look and listen again, because Offspring is the only shit I remember from any skate games. Half these birds don't know why they're here, but they believe in you. That's special. All it takes is an ollie. Do an ollie. Got it, buddy. Do this. Just an ollie. All I need is an ollie. Come on. Everyone look away from your screen. I think he's camera shy. If everyone looks away, he'll do an ollie. But I need every single person to look away. If even one of you is looking, it's not gonna work. Is that a bad noise? Here we go! You can look now. Thank you for your cooperation. Yeah. I'm having... That's a Shiba Inu. I'm having fun with this. I don't know if I'm gonna beat the whole game tonight. But... Great. Answering. If we just stopped picking up the phone, would the customer stop calling? Dr. Brown. A poet. Believe it or not. Aw, man. I'm almost kind of ready to end the stream, but this is an actual skate park. It's the first authentic skate level, and part of me doesn't want to leave yet. Misa hit R button. Alright, 1 half pipe, and then I'll go. Beautiful carpet here. I wish transferring were that easy in real life. You just bend forward and instantly fling yourself over regardless of gravity or momentum. The bird's dead. Well, that was a great stream, everybody. I killed the bird. And it's permadeath, so I don't think I'll be able to play anymore. But, that's SKATEBIRD. Great game. I didn't expect to get that invested. So, I still don't plan on doing a bunch of streams till the next video, but you might see me in a day or two continuing this, because I'm having fun. But I do need to call it now. So, yeah. Thanks for stopping by, chatting, lurking, subbing, anything. I don't really have anything else to say. If you want to know when I go live, you can join my Discord or follow my Twitter. Or you can just go about your own life. No pressure. I'm gonna head off now, but live long and well. I'll see ya.